Okay, I got good news. Court was a success.
Jump over gully me alone go and so. Burn down the place and me alone go and so. Take it to them and me alone go and so. Chris, me don't know but I this for me I go. See me tomorrow.
Yeah. Go on mute ya, go on. Ease yourself, just keep it calm, mute ya star. Only put pressure in my corner. One time it hard for carry on. You no need no girl for turn to, no man for talk to. Feelings hurt, but the journey so far.
Alright, so I want to share something with you guys. My beautiful country Jamaica just dropped their new jersey that they will be wearing for the World Cup qualifiers. And Shenseea, dancehall artist Shenseea, Big Bad Shenseea, was also playing football with one of the female football players. So check it out.
So you keep it closer to you.
Wagwan Success family, this is great news for all Christmas list supporters. Chris was recently granted this unusual privilege of temporarily leaving Trinidad before his next court appearance. Let me just say this, if this was Jamaica, it would not have happened. The former DPP there, Paula Øwayne, is too corrupt to ever make or entertain a decision like this. I'm sure many people have seen the Vybz Kartel case. Anyway, big up Trinidad DPP for not fighting the issue. The decision was made by Master Margaret Sukraj Goswami, who agreed to Christmas list attorney Pamela Elder request.
Okay, I got good news. Court was a success. Restrictions removed. Passport is given back to me. I'm able to leave the country. All good news. Court again next Thursday. All good from here. Okay, so yes, I told you all the news today at court was spectacular, just as planned. I told you my passport's good. I'm able to travel, but, and there's a big but, I do want to get home to my family. I can't wait, but I'm not leaving yet. I'm going to remain here in Trinidad until my next hearing, which is next Thursday. So I will be here filming on the streets of the beautiful capital. Not leaving yet. I'm here for now. Trinidad to the world.
Pamela said the lengthy delays in the criminal justice system are disadvantageous to foreigners accused of criminal activities. Now, as a result, Christmas List, who is currently facing charges for publishing seditious content, will be allowed to attend to personal matters before his mandated return on June 12th, so that's next week. I am sure some people will not agree with this because, truth be told, I've never seen this happen before. If you have, then let me know in the comment section. I personally do not have any issues with it because, like many people, I strongly believe Christmas List should not have been in this situation in the first place. So basically, Sukraj Goswami, who gave the okay, ordered the return of Christmas List passport and remove any reporting conditions linked to his $100,000 bail. As I said, I have no issues with it because I believe Christmas List did nothing wrong, because it's also an acknowledgement of the condition the justice system is in right now. Would the rhetorical bigger picture means there are other cases that are there for a longer period of time, and those youths who never see a court date, especially if they don't have the money to pay for their lawyers. Christmas List is required to relodge his passport with the court upon his return next week, Thursday. This is to ensure he remains accountable for the legal proceeding. Another reason why I do not have any issues with the decision is because the court understands and knows they are dealing with a foreigner rather than a local resident, and because Christmas List case is not a severe, it's not like a severe charges or anything compared to high profile cases, then you can see why. You want to know what I'm also getting from this situation? It also pays when you hire a lawyer that knows how to do their job. This is what Christmas List lawyer did. Pamela Elder compared Chris' situation to the Pierco Airport inquiry, where foreigners involved in more serious financial crimes granted similar permission to come and go. Pamela pointed out that Christmas list case involves relatively minor charge with potential penalties of $3,000, fine or up to 2 years imprisonment. When you are a lawyer and you know the system, then by all means use the system or find loopholes to defend your client to the best of your expertise. State Attorney Daniel Thompson initially awaiting instructions from the DPP on how to proceed, and after those instructions with the DPP Roger Gaspard, the DPP office opted to handle the matter summarily, which means Christmas list is not likely to face any harsh penalty from this situation. This is what you call competent. So big up the DPP. This is how you approach or manage a case efficiently given the nature of the charges and the existing backlog in Trinidad criminal justice system. If you must know, Christmas list appeared in court wearing his "Freedom is a Must" t-shirt, right? Christmas list wants them to know that, hey, listen, me come here to go back to my family. You see me? So let me just commend Trinidad justice system. They understand the balance between legal accountability and humanitarian conditions, something that Jamaica justice system, don't really seem to have sometimes, because by accommodating Christmas list personal needs, the court is saying we understand the strain caused by a prolonged legal process. I would like to bring up Vibes Cartel case again, but I'm not even gonna take you guys there. Things look good right now. However, Christmas list return to court will definitely determine the final outcome of his charges, and I hope it's one in his favor, because the permission for Christmas list to leave does not simply mean leniency or an avoidance of full prosecution or anything like that. They are lenient to the situation because they understand it, right? Probably because they know the world is watching, because BBC, Guardian, many different people start reporting on the situation, and they can make this decision with the many factors in play until everything is finalized and we know for sure that Christmas list is done and over with Trinidad justice system. Then we can say okay, fine, and he can move on with his life basically. Christmas list recently gave an interview where he addressed questions about why he believes the government and the police detained him in the first place, and whether it was due to their embarrassment over the situation that his videos has caused. So Christmas list answer to that question will surprise you. Check it out.
Has me in this hot water right now.
Can you understand where the type of content that you would have been putting out there on your channel may have negatively reflected how the government is dealing with crime and dealing with gang violence in Trinidad and Tobago, and how that could have led them to pursuing you in this way?
Yes and no. The realist in me understands that if a tourist, or anybody for that matter that's in media, publishes crime and the reality, it shines a light on some negative issues that we all wish did not exist. But the reality is it does exist. Before I came to Trinidad, it exists, and thereafter, you're in mainstream media. I'm sure you realize by looking through the daily newspaper headlines that crime, violence, murder, robbery, abduction are like daily activities here in Trinidad. I wish that was not the case. I wish we could talk about how incredible the food is and the culture and the people, which they are. But the reality is there's a real crime problem. This beautiful country named Trinidad and Tobago should not, I wish the highlight was not gang activity. I'll put it that way. But, what I do is I go to places and I give people the voice. If there was a tornado in Japan that destroyed millions of homes, I would go there and document the grieving and crying people, the victims of the problem. Now, I've never had an issue in any other country when recording with my camera. That might be different on the day I go to North Korea. But I thought I was in Trinidad and Tobago, not North Korea. And I did believe I had the basic human rights to record and have conversations with strangers freely. So that's what I'll end up fighting for in court.
Understood. And in retrospect, what would you have done differently? Because there is the conversation about what would have happened had you gone back to Canada and then posted the content. Then, in retrospect,
Right.
what would you have done differently?
Yeah. I'm a father of 3, and I teach my children to be accountable for their actions. I don't look back and think about what would have happened or what could have happened, because it didn't happen. I did post the videos, and I'm in Trinidad. I must abide by the laws of Trinidad. So, again, I'm accountable for my actions, and I'm confident that a judge will see that I had no motive or intentions or malice intentions. For anybody that follows my content, the video I'm most proud of is the march that I did through the streets with the mothers of people that have passed away to violence. My intention was never to make Trinidad look bad. I film a lot of other videos outside of the gang style videos. What I would say is, instead of what would I change, I wouldn't change anything. I've learned something from the experience, that when I'm walking through the streets and I have a camera, I am accountable for what I publish. So I really...
Alright, so that's the video for today. We hope for the best for Christmas list and his legal issues. If you watch the video straight until the end, comment the code word free, and I will know that you are one of the persons who have watched this video straight until the end. Thanks for the likes, thanks for the subscribes, thanks for the views, thanks for the comments. As always, I'm out.